Imagine living in a place where surprises await around every corner. One of the most striking surprises in Croatia is the freedom and openness of its people, often in ways that might make you blush. In today's video, we'll explore this fascinating country, the land of 1,000 islands, where camping without clothes is not just accepted, but a cherished tradition. But what's the real story behind this unique lifestyle? It all goes back to a king from long ago, whose unusual way of bathing set the stage for a tradition that has lasted for centuries. And the best part? Croatia is a land of natural beauty, combined with affordable living. Stick with us as we reveal some of Croatia's most fascinating secrets, things you've never heard of before, and things that may make you want to hop on a plane and see it all for yourself. By the end of this video, you'll have a lot to think about. We'd love to hear, would you visit Croatia? Croatia has a rich and ancient history, with its origins stretching back to the early days of the Slavic states. In the 7th century, the Croats settled in the region and established their own state. Over the centuries, Croatia became part of several powerful empires, including the Austro-Hungarian Empire and later Yugoslavia in the 20th century. This deep historical heritage has helped Croatia gain worldwide recognition, not only for its past but also as one of the most iconic filming locations for Game of Thrones. Croatia is undeniably beautiful, with its stunning landscapes and unique charm. As of the year 2021, Croatia's population stood at just under 4 million, showing a slight decline from previous years. However, what might surprise you, whether you're a local or a traveler, is the existence of special camps where people embrace a lifestyle of living without clothes, fully immersed in nature. How do these ancient traditions blend with Croatia's modern-day growth? Stick with us as we explore more about life in Croatia, its fascinating culture, time-honored traditions, and the everyday experiences that make this country one of Europe's most intriguing destinations. Did you know that Croatia is one of the most popular destinations for those who enjoy a relaxed dress code in designated areas? Despite its traditional culture and strong Christian values, the practice of going without clothing in certain regulated zones is not only accepted here, but quite common. This connection to a more liberated lifestyle dates back to the early 20th century, with a significant moment in the year 1936. King Edward VIII of the United Kingdom and Mrs. Simpson were granted permission to swim without clothes at Canderola Bay on Rab Island. Though this raised a lot of eyebrows at the time, it left a lasting impression, establishing Croatia as an early adopter of this global trend. Today, Croatia offers special campgrounds where visitors can enjoy activities like cycling, swimming, shopping, or simply relaxing, all while embracing this lifestyle without needing to follow conventional dress codes. These areas are clearly marked, offering services that ensure guests enjoy a comfortable and respectful experience. Some of the most well-known spots include Punta Kriza Beach on Cres Island, Valalta Beach near Rovinj, and Jerelim Beach on Hvar Island. Interestingly, while this lifestyle has deep historical roots in Croatia, it was once considered inappropriate until the early 1950s. However, societal attitudes changed, and in the year 1953, Croatia officially allowed this way of life in specific zones, marking a cultural shift. This decision opened the door for people to enjoy the stunning landscapes and crystal-clear waters of the Adriatic Sea in a new way. Today, this lifestyle is an integral part of Croatia's tourism industry, drawing visitors from across the globe. So whether you're curious about the unique cultural experiences Croatia has to offer, or simply want to enjoy its beautiful coastline in a different way, the country has something special for everyone. The mix of tradition, freedom, and natural beauty creates an unforgettable experience for both tourists and locals alike. It's certainly worth considering the next time you think about visiting Croatia's sunny shores. Before we continue, I have a quick 10-second request for all of you listening. If you could help me out, please press the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me and really supports this channel. If you do that, I promise my team and I will do everything we can to make this show even better for you. Deal? Croatia, a stunning country along the Adriatic Sea, is known for its natural beauty. With a coastline that stretches for hundreds of miles and over 1,200 islands and islets, it's no surprise that Croatia is a top destination for travelers seeking crystal-clear waters, untouched landscapes, and picturesque coastal towns. But did you know that of those 1,200 islands, only 48 are inhabited? Let's talk about Pag, an island with something truly unique. Known as the Island of Whispers, Pog is home to an acoustic phenomenon that continues to amaze visitors. If you stand at a specific point on the pier and whisper, your words can be heard clearly all the way to the other end. It's a magical experience, one that draws tourists from around the world eager to witness this natural wonder. Next, we head to Brock and its famous Zalatni Rat Beach. This beach is not just beautiful, it's extraordinary. Zalatni Rat is famous for its unusual pointed shape, which shifts with the wind and sea currents. Yes, the shape and even the color of the beach change over time, creating a living display of nature's power. It's no wonder that people come from far and wide to witness this incredible transformation in person. Croatia's beauty extends far beyond its islands and beaches. Over 10% of the country's land is protected, making it a haven for nature lovers. Plitvice Lakes National Park, one of the country's most famous parks, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a must-see destination. Located in the Lika region, the park is known for its 16 interconnected lakes and more than 90 waterfalls. The waters shimmer in shades of blue and green, creating a landscape that feels straight out of a dream. And if you think that's impressive, wait until you walk along the park's wooden walkways, which lead you through breathtaking waterfalls and offer panoramic views of this spectacular place. Once you've soaked in the beauty of Plitvice, make sure to visit Dubrovnik, often called the Pearl of the Adriatic. This ancient walled city, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, offers medieval architecture alongside stunning views of the sea. Curious about the Dalmatian coast? The name comes from the ancient Roman region of Dalmatia, which once covered much of present-day Croatia's coastline. The name Dalmatia later became famous worldwide, not only for the region but also for the iconic Dalmatian dog breed, known for its black and white spots. This breed became globally famous, especially after the release of the Disney classic 101 Dalmatians. But Croatia's influence on cinema doesn't stop there. Dubrovnik has become a major filming location, especially for fans of fantasy series and films. The medieval city has been the backdrop for some of the most famous scenes in recent film history, making it even more of a must-see destination for travelers. On the sun-drenched islands of Croatia, where ancient stone terraces gracefully slope down to the sparkling Adriatic Sea, olive oil is far more than just a cooking ingredient. It's a revered tradition, an art form, and a symbol of the country's rich cultural heritage. Take the islands of Brač and Hvar, for example. Olive oil production here has been a practice for over 1,000 years, representing a deep connection to the land and a profound respect for nature. But what exactly makes Croatian olive oil so special? The olive oil making tradition in regions like Istria and Dalmatia is closely linked to Croatia's agricultural roots. The unique microclimate, fertile soil, and ancient farming techniques combine to produce olive oil of exceptional quality. Olives are typically hand-picked and cold-pressed, with minimal processing to preserve their natural flavor and purity. It's no wonder that Istria has earned a reputation as one of the top olive oil producing regions in the world. Isn't it remarkable how these age-old methods continue to thrive in today's world? Now, let's talk about another Croatian delicacy, the famous cheese of the gods from Pag Island, known as Paški sir. Made from the milk of the island's native sheep breed, Pah Shka Ovt. This cheese carries the distinctive flavors of the Adriatic. The sheep graze on wild herbs growing in the salty soil, which imparts a unique taste that sets it apart from other cheeses. Many compare it to Parmesan or Pecorino due to its texture and rich flavor. While Pah has earned international acclaim, its production is limited by the island's rugged terrain, which restricts the number of sheep. This rarity drives up the price, with a kilogram of Pah costing anywhere from $30 to $60 depending on its age and quality. With demand growing, will traditional methods be able to keep pace with the pressure to scale up production? Next, let's explore a drink that's woven into Croatia's social fabric, rakića. This strong fruit brandy is much more than just an alcoholic drink. It's a cornerstone of Croatian hospitality and culture. Homemade rakića is made from a variety of fruits such as plums, grapes, and apricots, with each region of Croatia offering its own distinctive recipe. Many families pass down their secret rakića recipes through generations, making it a deeply personal experience. In Croatia, offering a guest a glass of rakića is more than a simple gesture. It's a warm welcome and a sign of respect. Whether you're visiting close friends or entering a home for the first time, you'll often be greeted with this potent spirit. Refusing a glass could even be seen as rejecting the host's hospitality. In rural areas, especially in the small villages across the countryside, this tradition is very much alive and well. What part of Croatian culture would you love to experience for yourself? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. Croatia has long been a pioneer in naturism, but did you know it also holds an impressive 23 Guinness World Records? This small yet innovative country has made its mark in numerous fields. For example, Croatia holds the record for the world's largest tie. Back in 2003, this extraordinary tie measured an astonishing 808 meters in length and 25 meters in width. But that's just the beginning. Croatia is also home to the world's largest painting, covering more than 10,000 square meters, and it baked the world's longest strudel, stretching over 1,300 meters. Could Croatia's passion for world records be tied to one of its most famous sons, Nikola Tesla? Born in Smiljan, Croatia in 1856, Tesla is one of history's greatest inventors. His creation of the alternating current motor revolutionized the electrical industry. His brilliance even led to the naming of the Tesla Motors electric car company, founded by Elon Musk. In addition to Tesla's groundbreaking work, Croatia has another notable invention, the necktie. Yes, the very neckwear worn by men worldwide originated in 17th century Croatia. Croatian soldiers serving in France were known for the silk cloths they tied around their necks, which eventually became known as the cravat in French, derived from Croate, meaning Croatian. Today, the necktie remains an iconic part of men's fashion globally. But Croatia isn't just about records and inventions. Its natural beauty sparks awe and creativity. Have you ever heard of Alfred Hitchcock's claim that Croatia has the world's most beautiful sunsets? He made this declaration in 1964 while filming in the coastal city of Zadar. For Hitchcock, the sunsets over Zadar were unrivaled, offering a breathtaking display that left a lasting impression on the famous director. Speaking of Zadar, this city is home to one of the world's most unique musical instruments, the sea organ. Designed by Croatian architect Niko Lavish, this 70-meter-long organ uses the power of the Adriatic Sea's waves to create an ever-changing melody. As the waves push water through tubes beneath marble steps, musical notes emerge, turning the waterfront into a symphony of nature and architecture. Whether you're a local or a visitor, you can enjoy the sea organ's harmonious sounds at any time of day, making it one of Croatia's most remarkable attractions. And just when you think Croatia couldn't get any more fascinating, its capital Zagreb offers a deeply emotional and thought-provoking experience that explores the complexities of human relationships. The capital of Croatia, Zagreb, is renowned for its charming cobblestone streets, expansive green parks, and a vibrant cultural scene that draws visitors from around the world. One of Zagreb's most captivating features is its historic upper town known as Gradac. Here, visitors are greeted by stunning medieval architecture and the iconic St. Mark's Church, whose colorful tiled roof has become a symbol of the city. If you're in the mood for a lively atmosphere, take a walk down Tkalčica Street. This bustling area is filled with cafes, bars, and a nightlife that truly makes the city come alive. However, what truly makes Zagreb stand out is its ability to explore the human experience, and nowhere is this more evident than in the Museum of Broken Relationships. Have you ever wondered how people cope with love and loss? This unique museum offers an intimate look into the personal stories of heartbreak from around the globe. The Museum of Broken Relationships is unlike any other museum. It displays objects donated by individuals from all walks of life, each paired with a deeply personal story. These items, which range from love letters to stuffed animals, represent past relationships, each telling a tale of love, pain, and emotional growth. It's a place where you can feel connected to the universal human experience, no matter your background. This museum is more than just a collection of artifacts. It's a reflection of how we process complex emotions like grief, heartbreak, and hope. How do we cope when relationships come to an end? What objects do we keep to remember or let go of the past? These are the profound questions explored within the walls of this extraordinary museum. So, whether you're wandering through Zagreb's historic streets or reflecting on love and loss at the Museum of Broken Relationships, this city offers an emotional journey that will leave a lasting impression. One of the most fascinating places in Croatia is the small town of Hum. Nestled in the heart of Istria in the northwest part of the country, Hum holds a unique title. Did you know it's officially recognized as the smallest town in the world? With a population of just 20 to 30 people, Hume still holds the official status of a town. Its ancient layout includes fortified walls, a town gate, a cemetery, 2 churches, and a handful of homes. Dating back to the 11th century, Hume has managed to preserve its historical charm, with cobblestone streets and buildings that echo centuries of history. But Hume isn't just remarkable for its size, it's a town deeply connected to Croatian culture. One of its most fascinating aspects is its link to the Glagolitic script, an ancient Slavic alphabet that was used in the region from the 9th to the 19th century. Nearby you'll find Alea Glagoliaca, or Glagolitic Alley, a series of monuments dedicated to this historic script, which connects Hume to the neighboring town of Ra. Visitors to Hume can also explore the Church of the Assumption of Mary, which proudly stands in the town's center, and sample local specialties like biska, a traditional brandy made from mistletoe. Walking through these ancient streets and tasting the local flavors offers an authentic glimpse into life in this remarkable corner of Croatia. When we think of life in Croatia, especially in the Dalmatian region, one word stands out: Fjaka. It's more than just a relaxed attitude, it's a cultural philosophy that runs deep in the hearts of the locals. Fjaka represents a state of peaceful relaxation, a blissful kind of idleness, where both mind and body can completely unwind. The concept of Fjaka is similar to the mindfulness that many people are trying to embrace today, but without the need for effort or meditation. It's not about practicing relaxation, it's about naturally drifting into a state of contentment. Imagine being fully satisfied doing absolutely nothing, a rare experience in our fast-paced world. While many of us rush from task to task, in Dalmatia, the people slow down, especially during the hot summer months. Interestingly, Fjaka has strong roots in the Mediterranean way of life, which values simplicity, rest, and balance. It's quite similar to the Italian phrase dolce far niente, which means the sweetness of doing nothing. But in Croatia, Fjaka doesn't require any effort, it simply happens, especially when the heat of summer takes its toll on the world. So the next time you feel overwhelmed by the demands of a busy world, remember the concept of Fjaka. Maybe there's a lesson to be learned here. Could you adopt this mindset in your own life? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. One of the most distinctive events showcasing Croatia's unique cultural fabric is the Pus Festival, a lively masquerade with historical roots and cultural significance. This event is part of a broader Croatian tradition of masquerade festivals, called Fa Nik or Poheljka, which go beyond just costumes and fun. They offer a stage for society to reflect through clever humor and subtle commentary on modern issues. What sets the Pus Festival apart? In many regions, it sparks strong emotions with performances that, while often critical, are always creative, commenting on current social and political trends. Imagine parades where participants, dressed in unique costumes, express their views on these issues in an entertaining and thought-provoking way. These performances offer more than just fun. They invite reflection on reality and often surprise the audience. The festival continues to grow, driven by this thoughtful social critique, and is now an important part of Croatia's cultural identity. This spirit of creativity can also be traced back to Zivun Shari from the Rejewaj region. Here, bell ringers don't elaborate costumes as they parade through the streets, sending a message of driving away negativity. This energy is also present in the Pus Festival, where celebration, freedom, and cultural reflection blend into a memorable display. It's not only about enjoyment, but about courage, creativity, and self-expression. Yet, while Croatia's festivals celebrate life with humor and imagination, the country's funeral traditions reflect its deep respect for the deceased and its rich religious history, offering a meaningful contrast to the joyful celebrations of its public festivals. But Croatia's funeral traditions offer a fascinating glimpse into the country's rich cultural and religious heritage. For many Croatians, these ceremonies are more than just somber occasions. They are a reflection of deep respect for the deceased. With over 80% of the population identifying as Roman Catholic, it's no surprise that funeral customs are heavily influenced by religious beliefs. These ceremonies tend to be formal, focusing on respect and dignity rather than celebration. One particularly unique aspect of Croatian funerals is the meticulous care given to the deceased before burial. Traditionally, the body is bathed, dressed in formal attire, and often placed with a rosary in hand. This ritual represents the family's devotion and ensures that the individual is treated with the utmost respect. Have you ever wondered what it's like to gather for an all-night wake? In Croatia, it's customary for close family and friends to stay with the deceased throughout the night, keeping vigil. While stories may be shared, laughter is generally avoided during this solemn time. The funeral procession itself follows a strict symbolic order. Men typically lead the way, followed by the priest and wreaths, while women walk behind. One striking tradition involves professional mourners, whose loud emotional wails express the collective grief of the community. While it was once common to bury the deceased within 24 hours, today funerals usually occur after a Catholic Mass, followed by a graveside service. Prominent figures are often buried in places like Mirogoj Cemetery in Zagreb, one of Europe's most beautiful and historically significant cemeteries. Have you ever heard of the belief that mourners should avoid letting tears fall onto the grave? In Croatia, this is taken seriously, and even burial tools are considered unclean, requiring special care after use. The tradition of wearing black remains strong, especially among women, and the funeral ceremony often feels both elaborate and deeply respectful. When it comes to funerals in Croatia, the blend of religious rites, formal customs, and deep attention to tradition ensures that the deceased is given a farewell that is both meaningful and profound. Have you ever wandered through a city and stumbled upon something unexpected, something that left you in awe? In Zagreb, Croatia's lively capital, there's an extraordinary experience that blends art, science, and adventure right in the heart of the city. It's called Nine Views, a fascinating installation that offers a miniature version of our solar system spread out across the urban landscape. This artistic and scientific project began with a bronze sculpture called Prizemljeno Sunce, or Grounded Sun, created by Croatian artist Ivan Kazaric in the year 1971. Standing 2 meters tall, this bronze sphere sits in the busy Bogović Sava street, right in the center of Zagreb. Then, in the year 2004, artist Davor Price expanded Kazaric's work, adding models of the planets to complete a scaled version of the solar system at an incredible ratio of 1 to 680 million. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. These planets are hidden throughout the city. For example, Mercury is just 75 meters from the sun sculpture, while Pluto, although no longer classified as a planet, rests nearly 8 kilometers away. These distances mimic the actual scale of our solar system, offering a thought-provoking way to reflect on the vastness of space while strolling through the streets of Zagreb. What makes this installation even more captivating is the element of mystery. When Price arranged the planets, he didn't reveal their exact locations, turning the entire project into an urban treasure hunt. This has turned Nine Views into an engaging and fun activity for both locals and visitors. Over the years, people have uncovered the hidden planets, making the project a unique way to explore Zagreb while contemplating our place in the universe. What sets this project apart is its dual purpose. It's both a playful, artistic experience and an educational journey that ties science to public space. So the next time you find yourself in Zagreb, why not embark on your own quest to find all the planets and experience the city in a whole new way? In Croatia, an ancient building technique is seeing a revival. The art of constructing stone structures without mortar, known as suhozid, has been practiced for centuries. Today, it's making a comeback with exciting new projects such as the construction of a stone castle, all without the use of any cement. This time-honored technique is most commonly found in the rural regions of Croatia, especially along its beautiful Adriatic coast. The method involves carefully stacking stones so they interlock perfectly without the need for binding materials. But why has this craft survived for so long? One reason is that these stone structures are incredibly sturdy, designed to endure harsh weather such as the powerful buro winds that frequently sweep the coast. They also play a vital role in preserving the environment by preventing soil erosion and offering shelter to wildlife. In areas like Dalmatia and Istria, you'll see dry stone walls marking agricultural fields or acting as windbreaks for crops and animals. One of the most striking examples of this technique is the kazuni, small, circular stone huts with conical roofs. These ancient shelters have been used by farmers for centuries and are built entirely without mortar. What's truly remarkable is how this tradition is being revived. Local communities and experts are working together to ensure the craft of suhozid continues through workshops and educational programs, passing on this valuable knowledge. UNESCO has even recognized Croatia's dry stone walling as part of the world's intangible cultural heritage, a prestigious acknowledgement of its global importance. More than just a method of construction, Suho Zid is a powerful symbol of the deep connection between people and the land. It proves that ancient practices can still offer practical solutions and cultural value today. When it comes to reaching Croatia, the most popular way to travel is by air, with flights arriving at Zagreb International Airport, the country's primary hub. Croatia's capital, Zagreb, offers direct connections to numerous major cities across Europe and beyond. If you're from the European Union or countries like the United States, Canada, Australia, or many Latin American nations, you can visit Croatia without a visa for up to 90 days. However, it's always a good idea to check the specific entry requirements based on your nationality before you go. So what about living costs? Croatia is generally more affordable compared to Western Europe. For example, a cup of coffee at a local cafe will usually cost less than $2. If you're planning to dine out, a meal at a restaurant typically runs between 15 and 20 euros per person, which is around 16 to 22 US dollars. For those who enjoy camping, Croatia offers a wide range of campsites including naturist options. The price for a camping pitch or tent ranges from about 10 to 30 euros per day, which is roughly 11 to 32 US dollars. Hotel prices vary depending on location and the season, but they tend to be more affordable than other European capitals. Most hotel rooms are priced below 50 euros per night, which is about 55 US dollars or less. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Your support truly means a lot to us. Make sure to click on the video now showing on your screen. We think you'll really enjoy it. Feel free to comment below about which country you'd like us to feature next. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Thanks for joining us. Leave a comment, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos. See you in the next video.